Welcome to A Game for Your Thoughts. Today we're talking about Guitar Hero 3. So if you don't know what Guitar Hero is, that's really weird. Everybody knows what Guitar Hero is. But if you don't, Guitar Hero came out like maybe 12, 15 years ago. I remember getting Guitar Hero 2 for like my 10th birthday, so that was like 11 years ago. And then a few years later, Guitar Hero 3 came out and it changed everything. Guitar Hero 3 improved upon both of the original games in so many ways. And I loved Guitar Hero 3 and it's probably my favorite Guitar Hero game of all time. So the idea of Guitar Hero is very simple. You have a cute little plastic guitar, and you have to push these 5 colored buttons and strum a white strum bar down at the bottom of the guitar, and in tandem together, similar to like playing a real guitar. And on the screen, there's this fretboard with these colored bubbles moving down the screen. You have to push the buttons and strum the bar at the same time. Trying to describe it's a lot more difficult than it really is, but I'll have it playing behind me so you can see kind of how it works up there. But it's really, really cool, and it starts out really basic, but slowly gets more and more complex as you increase the difficulty. It's not easy at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to kind of just work your way at it. And you have to really put a lot of time to get really, really good at it, which at that point, you might almost want to learn the actual guitar. But playing Guitar Hero is supplemented by its amazing soundtrack. This game is covered with rock classics, and this goes along with a lot of the other Guitar Hero games, especially 1, 2, and 3. The Guitar Hero 3, the soundtrack is just littered with rock classics that you will know and you will love, and it'll be so much fun to jam with these songs on the stupid plastic little guitar. And it's so much fun to try to get the best score and try to get all 5 stars while trying to just figure out how to play the game in the first place. It's so great and so much fun. And you get a lot of different sounds here too. There's a lot of different styles of rock and roll, and it's going to be something for everyone. If you're not a big fan of rock and roll, you're still going to like it. You're going to find songs that you're going to know and songs that you love, and it's so great. There's just kind of something here for everyone, so that it's not just hard rock songs. It's not just like classic rock. When you have things from Guns N' Roses to Santana, all the way to Poison, Pat Benatar, and just all over Rage Against the Machine, Rolling Stones. I could go on forever. There's just something here for everyone, and that's what I really liked about this soundtrack, is it just covered so many different sounds, so many different bands, and so many different sounds, and it all comes together really well. You never feel like it's like too drastic of like, wow, there's so much different stuff going on. It all blends really well together, and it works, and it sounds awesome. But one thing that's really awesome about Guitar Hero is they have the Guitar Hero battles, and this is specifically to Guitar Hero 3. I don't know if they did it beyond that, but in Guitar Hero 3, this is new. You have guitar battles against some classic rock legends such as Slash and Tom Morello, and these are so much fun, and they just change the dynamic of the game because now you're trying to have a guitar battle against someone else. And fun fact for you, Slash and Tom Morello themselves wrote their own guitar battles, which is really cool because those songs were awesome. But anyways, these guitar battles, you have to play through the song, and as you play through the song, you'll find these little star buttons, and as you get the star buttons, you get this power-up that can help make the other person try to mess up, and you're trying to get the other person to fail by the end of the song. And this was lots of fun. It was probably my favorite part, and I actually wish there was more. But oh my god, that very last one against the Devil was so brutally hard. It took me forever to get that one. Well, The Devil Went Down to Georgia is a great song. I am getting so sick of it at the end of this. Took me forever to beat this guy. It was so freaking impossible. But it was so much fun. I loved just the dynamic of the guitar battle. It just sounded cool, and it was a fun new addition to the gameplay. The graphics and the look of Guitar Hero 3 are not aging too well. Well, the actual guitar player that you choose and play as does look pretty good. The backing band members, such as the singer, the bassist, and the drummer, aren't the best. They look kind of a little weird, but they're not the main focus of the game. Your guitar player is the main focus, and that's the one that really matters. Just when it has some cool cinematic things going on in the background. Those guys don't look the best, but the environments you play in and the different varieties of venues, they're all really, really cool, and they look cool, and it just makes you feel like a rock star. You're in like a rock environment, from backyard playing to giant arenas to like festivals out in the middle of the desert. It all just works really well, and it just makes you feel like a rock star, and this is exactly what this game does the best, is make you feel like a rock star and like you really know what you're doing when really you probably don't. And as a guitar guy myself, one thing that I loved is that when you earn money through the campaign, you can go into the store and buy different guitar models for your character to play on stage. And this was so cool, as like I said, I'm a guitar guy, and so seeing some of my favorite guitar models of all time recreated in this game and being able to play them was so rad. I loved playing with the Gibson Dot. It was my favorite, and I love that style of guitar, and it was so cool to see that recreated. And there's lots of really fun ones too. They're just kind of wacky and silly. So if you want to get a little wacky and silly with it, you can. It's all there, and it's really, really fun, and I just thought it was a cool extra touch that they added. That was really, really cool, and just made a guitar geek like me kind of get all nerdy about it because it was really cool. One thing that I just loved about this game was just the aesthetic. The aesthetic of the game is so cool. It has a rock feel to it. As a rock guy myself, it was really cool to see all just this rock feel. It made it feel very rock and rolly. And just the fonts and like the loading screens even had like a cool guy with like a bunch of cool tattoos, and he was playing a guitar, and he had some like cool like on-screen like band tips that were sometimes pretty funny, but you're like, it's true. And so just the aesthetic of the game itself was so well done, and I really applaud these guys for making such just a cool aesthetic of a great game. This game just sets out to do everything that it wanted to, and it achieves it really, really well. So in the end, should you play Guitar Hero 3? Hell yes, you should. This game is awesome. It just has such a great aesthetic. The soundtrack and the visuals are pretty interesting. They haven't aged the best, but they're cool. And while the gameplay is very easy to learn, but very difficult to master and get very, very good at, it's still such a great time, and I would highly recommend you check out Guitar Hero 3. I love the guitar battles, and I love seeing Slash and Tom Morello recreated in all their 3D modeled gloriness. It was fun, and it just had such a cool aesthetic, and it was a great time for anyone, really. I would highly recommend this game if you're looking for a fun arcade-style music-based game. They're not around very much anymore, so it's great to go back and revisit a classic. So if you have access to a Guitar Hero machine at like an arcade, or even if you still have it on your own home consoles, play it, break it back out again. You'll have a great time, and I highly recommend Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. So that's my review for Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. I hope you have so many great fun memories like I do. I loved this game a lot as a kid, and so it's fun to revisit it for me. So thanks as always for watching. I really do appreciate it, guys. It really means a lot. So thank you for checking out my videos, all my content, all that great stuff. I want to eventually try to do something for you guys. I'm not really sure yet. I don't know what to do, but I want to do something great for you guys. So as always, please leave a comment down below. What do you think? What games do you want to see me play? And what ones do you want to see me review? I would love to hear from you guys. So thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified every time I post a new video. And if you want to check me out on Twitch, I'm streaming on Twitch pretty constantly at twitch.tv/aGameForYourThoughts. So thanks as always for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time on A Game for Your Thoughts.